Hey guys, BattlefieldKill here, and I'm doing another kind of tutorial video that also might need to be known how to do. I'm going to show you how to set up the server and port forward it. So here's a server that I'm making for one of my friends. It's a FTB server. FTB isn't much different. You just download the FTB server file instead of the direct Minecraft server file off of Minecraft.net. You go feed-the-beast.com, I think it is, and get the server file off of that for whichever server you want. This is a not a Vault server because that was the one that I was making earlier, but it's a Minecraft server. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to do that. First of all, you want to go to, I have Windows 8, so I just do it this way. But any way that you can get to your command prompt, on Windows 7, it's in the Start menu under Accessories. So you can look there. I don't know why I made that bigger. And just type ipconfig like that, and then press enter. And this is the address that you want. The IP address that you want is the IPv4 address, and it's 192.168.1.12 is mine. And you can just drag that over to the side for a second and go into your server file right here and type in that IP. So 192.168.1.12, and make sure your server port is still on 25565. I mean, you could change that, but you need to make sure you change it when you port forward. But I mean, that's not that big of a deal. So just leave that by itself. That's mainly used if you're going to run more than one server at once. You don't really need that if you're just running one. And y'all probably know about ops and whitelist and everything, so I don't need to go through all of that. But next thing you do is you want to go Chrome or whatever web browser you're using. I'm using Chrome. And then you want to go to whatismyip.org. I think, yeah, it's .org, and type in that IP address. So 24. Well, that's it already, I think. Yeah. And it'll pop this up. The default username is admin. Hold on. Admin, and then the default password is password. And hit enter. And it'll bring you up to your router settings and firmware and everything. This is my Netgear router, so it's doing, if you don't have a Netgear router, it's definitely going to be different, but it's pretty much the same type of process. You'll see I saw a Windstream one done, and it has all of it over here. It doesn't have these tabs at the top, but you would find something that says port forwarding and port triggering. So you want to click on that. And I already have two servers set up right here that I used to run. The temporary server that I run for like special occasions and stuff, and then the Shadecraft server. So I'm not really going to mess with those, but you would go to add custom service and type in whatever you want it to be called, Minecraft FTB server, and you want to type in that 25565 number, that port. And this is the part where if you were doing different ones, you just need to, if you changed it in the FTB server file over here, then you would have to change it here too, and those are just the same. And then for mine, it has this list of devices that have IP addresses, and mine's the desktop computer, so I would just click there. And if it's not there, then you would just type in your internal IP right there, which is the same one that you found in the command prompt right here. So if you don't have that, then you just type it in there and then click apply, and it's being used by something else, by one of my other servers, so I'll do 8.5. Oh, forgot to put the name in. I'll just put FTB. I don't feel like typing Minecraft FTB server and everything. Anyway, and there it is, FTB right there. So you can close out of that, close out of the command prompt. And then what you want to do is you want to run the server, and it'll initialize and everything. Go ahead and get my FTB file out. So while that's coming up, go ahead and bring up the launcher. FTB servers take forever to come up. But once they do, they run pretty well. I mean, it's not that much lag. Not as much lag as you would think. Okay, so you minimize that, and since this is a Minecraft server, click on Minecraft and launch, and you would sign in there. But y'all probably already know that. And then it'll bring up the Feed the Beast. And since this is an older version of Minecraft, it is going to be, it's like 1.6 point something. It's not going to really matter, because with all these mods and everything, you won't even tell the difference in the updates, so that doesn't really matter. I would like to find a 1.7.4 version though, just because for all the settings that it gives you on that kind of version, because you have the sound settings that you don't have on this, where you can turn down individual sounds, or at least, yeah, see, right here you have music and sound. You don't have weather and all of that where you can turn it off. But anyway, and go multiplayer, and I have that set up for localhost if I wanted to, but that's not what we're going to do. So add server or direct connect, whichever you prefer. I'm just going to go ahead and add FTB, and you can name that whatever you want. You don't have to name it that. And then what you want to do is, I forgot to show you guys this, but when you're on that whatismyip.org thing, you want to make sure that you have that written down somewhere, because that's going to be the IP that people use to sign into your server with. So you need to make sure that you have that written down somewhere, and it should come up, and it's not. Hold on. Oh, that's why. Forgot to change the port, and that is why it's important to change the port on it. Reboot it now. Okay, so just make sure you have that IP handy somewhere. But wait for this to come back up. Man, it's taking a really long time this time. Okay, here it goes. Okay, so now it's up. We can refresh. And I need to change that too. Forgot to when you do any other port than 25565, you have to actually put a colon in that address. And then refresh it, and there it is. Have it set up for 10,000. I don't know how many he's going to get on the server. Probably not that many, but I just put it there just to have it there. And the server is now up on FTB, and it's pretty much the same thing for all other servers, but it's pretty much the same thing for all other servers. Just download it from a different site, But anyway, this is how you set up a server. And I'll go ahead and show y'all guys how to opt and everything. So if you have a player that needs to be opt or something, you just type in opt and that player. So I'll type in my name and it'll opt me, and I'll have operator status. And whitelist, it's whitelist add and BattlefieldKill, and you can set up a whitelist. But if you are going to set up a whitelist, then you're going to have to go into the server file and enable whitelist. So right here where it says whitelist, you would have to turn that to true. But I won't do that because he wants it to be an open server. And you can also add ops right here. You can just open that up and type in enter and type in a name like Shady Grunt, and then something else, Floorjack, and just keep going down the list of ops that you want to add. But other than that, and same for whitelist if you wanted to add to the whitelist. But other than that, that's pretty much it. You can add more mods to the server if you want to, like if you have your own mods, but I'm not going to show you how to do that because that's a whole different thing. And then you have your map here. You can just drag that out and use it in single player if you want to. But you can also edit band IPs. I forgot to show you all that, but that's about it. And I'll see you guys in the next video, and thanks for watching.